Well, this is now the day I'm leaving. It's just been a crazy time while I've been here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it didn't go exactly how I wanted it to go. So first, this clip, as I entered in, I went to the first loop, okay? And then I was able to stay 2 nights by then moving me to the second loop, okay? So I'll show you my first spot, okay, where I was at. They have cabins here. How cool. Yeah, there's the cabins. And these sites back here have a mountain view, which is really, really nice. That is really cool. This side here is nice. Wow. Came up this trail, and then this is where the upper loop trail is, behind those trees. Trying to get the sunset. And then this is what it looks like. And then my campground is right down there where those trees are at. Okay, and the Snake River is out there, but I'm not able to get a view of it yet. Oh, maybe tomorrow when I go to the visitor center area, we'll definitely get a view of it there. Alright, there's more of my campground down there. I'm going to start heading back. I get a peek at the Snake River right there tonight. I can't wait to go up to the interpreter center tomorrow. Cool. Beautiful night. It's warm, but it's comfortable. Alright. Yeah, that's the campground up there. There's somebody's blue lights from their camping spot. Oh, look, there's a road up there at the top. On the other side, there's a car driving by up there. Interesting. Okay, gonna head back to my camping spot, which is down there. Okay, and so then to finish what happened, so then I needed to move to the second spot. And so I moved to the second spot, and I have a little bit of filming of that spot, so I'll be showing you that loop. So that's the upper loop, okay? Very pretty. Have the view of the Snake River behind me. Couldn't ask for anything more. It was really a nice spot. But I got there after doing my RV dump. So I came up here. I was going to do some filming. And then I ended up talking to a friend for like 5 hours. Oh my gosh, crazy. And so, yeah, it's just, and I get scatterbrained. So once I know that I'm losing time, it's just me. I try not to put myself in that situation. So, but I just knew I had to get some other stuff done and get ready for this next leg of my journey. And so, you know, talking and trying to get off and talking and trying to get off, it just didn't work. So I'm trying to do my RV dump. And so I go and do my RV dump. And then I forgot my tub and my hose. Unbelievable. So, last year when I did my RV dump, I was talking to Kent, and then I left the cap that goes on the you know, the part, you know, and so I ran over the cap. Well, I remembered before I got too far, and I went, oh no, because I came up here to eat, and then I said my cap, and I went back there, and I had ran over the caps. So now I have extra caps, okay? And, but now I'm going to have to, they said in Mountain View, or I know through Boise, there's Walmarts. I'm going to have to piece together my tub and my hose and everything all over again. I think I'm cursed to dump here. So anyways, yeah, so here's a little clip of this area and the upper loop, and then on my way out. My new spot, and you can see the river behind me, the Snake River, pretty awesome. So really happy with this spot. There's the van. There's Milo. Oh, Milo, he's got his cool wrap on. Milo. And what a spectacular view back here. I guess this is worth a little bit extra money I had to spend to keep Milo nice and cool. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this view. Really nice for tonight. Well needed. Okay. Bet you have a pretty sunset tonight. Awesome. Hey. Nice big tree back here. All I need to do is just be boondocking in a nice secluded space and it would make it perfect, but we'll take it. Trying to catch a really cool sunset, but so far I really didn't get one. It's still very pretty, but it wasn't like that spectacular kind of one that would have been kind of cool. But that's okay. You can hear a train in the background. There's Milo. He's being kind of naughty. He's being a little yappy. So he's inside right now. We're going to go take a walk pretty soon though. And then there's some of the area where I'm at. It's cooling off finally. Oh, it feels much better right now. Okay, that's my camping spot on the upper loop. Of the upper loop, and they were sprinkling, so water just went dumping onto my car, so I couldn't get all of it. Oh my gosh. But anyways, this is kind of what the upper loop looks like. But it's pretty back where I was at, because you could look at the river, which was really nice. Anyways, here comes more water. Probably gonna spray, so I'll end. And now to finish my journey, is the clips from the upper part. And so I just real quickly filmed, took pictures. You can see the ruts down the mountainside where they came across on this backside and then across the Snake River. So I'm going to share this part, and again, I wish I could go inside the Interpreter Center, but I explain in the clips why. And also I have a video from last year though that I will attach that you can watch it, okay? So I will put a link up above so you can go to that if you're interested. Okay, so let's take a peek out here. It's just so gorgeous. It's amazing. I just love the Oregon Trail history. It just fascinates me, and their determination and how strong they were. The 3-island crossing area where the immigrants came across the Snake River. So they came down the mountain, and you can still see the ruts right up in there as they came down. And then they had a ferry. This guy, Glenn, made a ferry, and then he would charge them as, you know, to come across the Snake River. And then they went to the island. There's an island in the middle that I guess the rapids were less in that area, and then they could get them to the island and then across the other side. So they call it 3-island crossing, and then they landed on the this side. So they came from that side over to our side over here as they continued their journey, you know, heading to their promised land, which was eventually, or some of them went to California, but some went to the Oregon Trail, and then they landed actually where my hometown area, or near it, is Oregon City area, which is one of the areas that was the end of the Oregon Trail. Yeah, so pretty cool. We're gonna go look at some of the wagons. Okay, over here you can actually see the island. So the island is right there. There's water on this side and there's water on the other side. And yeah, it's kind of weird why they didn't come straight across, but they went to that island and then crossed over there. So I can only remember, because I don't have time to go into the Oregon or the interpreter center here, because I have Milo and they won't allow dogs, and I can't keep them in the van, and my generator on board needs to be fixed, so I don't want to leave him. But I'll link a video from last year, and it explains a little bit more of the history of that. Okay, so this is the sign that talks about, see how directly in front of you the Oregon Trail descends the steep bluff to the Snake River, and you can read this on your own. The trail was used from the early 1940s until 1869, when Gus Glenn built his ferry 2 miles upstream. And so see how they show it right there. Right there. And then so that's where I just showed you. Isn't that pretty cool? So there it is right there. There's that line that they're talking about. Pretty cool. A little bit of history, how it's still there to today. It still blows me away. I have a huge fascination over the Oregon Trail. Oh, okay. And here's the 3 Island Ford. A lot of it's not very clear, though, the writing. Yeah, this is what it looked like a long time ago. So I don't know if you could see, but there's the island. Yeah, I'm seeing it's coming out, and then there, and then there. So definitely as the water current came through, it was just much easier for them to take that path than to try to go through the widest area along the river. Yeah, it says they found it considerably difficult in crossing the cart. Both the cart and mules were turned upside down in the river and entangled in the harness. The mules would have drowned, but for the desperate struggle to get them ashore, after putting 2 of the strongest horses before the cart, the men swam behind to steady it, and they succeeded in getting across. I once thought that crossing streams would be the most dreaded part of the journey, but I can now cross the most difficult stream without the least fear. Isn't that cool? We have no idea what they all went through. It's crazy. Alright, and then here are some different style wagons that they had to use back then. It has little information about it, so you guys can actually freeze it and read it at your own time. And then I have to get moving and get to where I need to go. But this is kind of interesting, so maybe freeze this and look at this, what they brought along. And the total cost was $220, including, let's see, the cost of these items included the wagon, stock, and harness. In 1842 was $220. All right, and then there's that wagon, that style, and then said there. They're seeking new homes and establish the Great Northwest. My home, the Great Northwest. All right, well, again, I'll link my video from last year if you're really interested in seeing what it was like inside the Interpretive Center and more information about the Three Island Crossing. I will definitely do that. It's a pretty cool spot. It's one of my favorite ones to stop if you want to stop at a state park coming through Idaho. All right, so, well, I hope you enjoyed my journey coming here and all the clips and everything and my adventure. Now I'm off to a new adventure, trying to get as far, you know, north and then, you know, get over to the west as quickly as possible. And now I've got this journey of piecing my dump hose and everything and tub all back together, what I had. I know it won't be everything I had, but I'll slowly piece it all back together of what I had before, but oh well. Okay, so forward. I love you all, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.